Good afternoon, everybody. My name is virtual YouTuber Yunayo, and today is finally time for my re-debut. Oh, it's so good to be back to streaming, but I'm also like very nervous. Oh man. Hello everybody. Hello. A lot of people were in the pre-chat thingy. So hello to everybody who may be now watching or who may be watching from the stream archive. A lot of the pre-chat got lost, as you can see here. We only have like a few messages here in chat now, but there were a lot of messages. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, it's so good to be back to streaming. Okay. So first, for those who are new to the channel, just coming in, because I assume there's gonna be a few new people just now tuning in. Hi. My name is Yunayo Nix. It's good to see you. I hope you're enjoying your time with me so far. Yeah. Is this? Yeah, okay, good. Okay, yeah, I had to check on the background music on the stream. I got some new background music. Hello everybody. Hello Yan. Hello the gamer crew TGC. Welcome in. So, okay. So this is a re-debut. Hello Willy Ghost. Welcome in. I have been streaming for almost a year now, actually. My like 11-month anniversary is like next month. Or is it this month? Is this month my 11-month anniversary? Hold on, I gotta check. Yeah. Wait, actually, this next month is my year anniversary. That's cool. It's good to have that right after the re-debut. So yeah, I guess next month we'll be celebrating a year of streaming. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. Good timing, I guess. Almost a year, and now I can properly introduce myself to you guys. So I've been streaming for almost a year now. I feel like I've learned a lot since I first started. I mean, when I first started this channel, I wasn't even really streaming. Kaoru, welcome in. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. So yeah, this is my re-debut. So it's probably not gonna be like a super long stream, but it should be a fun one, I think. Hello, Raijay. Okay, so we have a few changes that we have done. I still need to change a few things, but I'm basically done with everything that needs to be done. Hello, Arlen. Welcome in. Ah, so many people. Wow. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm really glad that so many people are already catching it. So there are a few changes. Those who watched my streams before might see it. You might notice a few of them already. I got some new BGMs. I got a new chat box, as you can see. My chat is no longer a horrid mess. Yeah, we got a new intro. We got a new break room and a new ending room too. So that's fun. I'll be honest, I'm not going into this with too much of a plan. I'm going into this with like a slight plan, and I'm gonna figure it out as I go. I hope I'm not acting too casual. A part of me feels like I kind of have to be a little formal since this is kind of a debut. I feel like formalities, though, are sort of just a thing where, like, new streamers are just nervous about streaming. And I am not a new streamer. So, I guess acting casual is okay. Yeah, I've been prepping for this for, like, 3 weeks now. Originally, it was supposed to be a 2-week prep. And then it quite quickly turned into 3 weeks. as I, like, 2 days in, I realized that I bit off more than I can chew. And so, now we're here. So, new streamer who dis? Yeah, new streamer who dis. Here we go. You guys ready? Now, what we are here to do is a presentation. Look at that. Look, it's so pretty. I also got, like, a transition thingy. The transition is a little choppy. I don't know how to make it smoother, at least not in Clip Studio. So I need to figure that out. Basically, though, here, we're doing another presentation, but this time it's not in PowerPoint. You'll be happy to know. So, this is me. Hi. This is my notebook. What do you guys think of my notebook? Is this inspired by Omori? Maybe. Don't tell anyone though. That's a secret. This is me. I got a little sticky note here with me on it. I'm Yunayo. I'm Yunayo. The notebook? No, this one's just my notebook. Beautiful notebook, thank you. I keep a journal. These are just some extra pages that I have. Writing in a journal is actually very nice. I highly recommend writing a journal if you can. Like, if you have the time for it, and if you can afford to buy, like, a cheap notebook every few months. Because writing in a journal, it does a lot of good things for me. It keeps me busy, and it lets me, like, reflect on the day and, like, understand when I'm, like, not doing very much stuff. Very, very, very handy having a notebook. And my handwriting is steadily getting better. Okay, so this is me. I'm Yunayo. My name is Yunayo. So here is sort of like the biography page. Yeah. So I got so I have everything here. There was some empty space, so I had I put like a little sticky note here. With a little sketch. I mean, I did the sketch really fast. So my full name. I haven't said my full name very much, but my full name is my handwriting. Yunayo Nix. There we go. I'm using like a really tiny drawing tablet to do this, because I don't want to use my big old drawing tablet because it gets in the way of the face cam. And then yeah, you won't be able to see me very well. Yeah. My name is Yunayo Nix. I haven't talked about my actual full name very often, I don't think. But yeah, no, that's my full name, Yunayo Nix. My age. You guys ready? I am older than everybody here. My mental age may be 3, but my physical age, not even my physical age. I've existed for 3,019 years. That is me. Yes. I'm old grandpa, but mentally I have the mind of like a 3-year-old. So my attention, okay, I'm gonna put this on the table right now. My attention span is like a goldfish. So if you comment on something in chat and I seem to just not know what you're talking about, that would be why. 3,000, you only look 1,000. Oh, I'm flattered, Yen. Okay, yeah, 2019. I'm old grandpa. Birthday. My birthday is April 1st. I can't remember the year. Shoot. What year was it? I don't know. It was somewhere around like 20 or 30. I don't know. Yeah, it was a long time ago, basically. I can't remember. A lot of the memories of like when I was 1, are kind of fuzzy at this point. But I do know that I was born on April 1st. Okay. Height. I not only do I have the mind of a 3-year-old, I'm also as tall as a 3-year-old. So my height is 5 foot 5 inches. How tall is that in centimeters? Wait, do I need to hold on. Wait. What is 5 foot 5 inches in centimeters? Hold on. 165 centimeters. Hold on, let me put that in parentheses. 165 centimeters. Oh god. So, yeah, I'm quite short. A lot of people can look down on me, but that's okay. I'm small boy. Yeah. So I have a bio here. So, should I read it out? I guess I ought to read it out. Isn't that like average height? I guess it is. I feel like I'm short. Everyone that I hang out with is taller than me, with like the exception of like one person. Oh man, I don't know. I feel short. I guess it is average height though. You are also a crab. That is true. Yes. Okay. So, my bio. I'm a homunculus created in a lab over 2,000 years ago. I've been on this earth. Yunayo. I guess I'll just read it. Yunayo has been on this earth for 3,019 years. He has the ability to kill people and absorb their life force to add it onto his own. At that point, he can also choose to imitate their appearance. Everyone he absorbs remains alive, so to speak, in Yunayo's heart. Sometimes he thinks he can still hear their voices in his head. Yunayo feels as if he's wronged humanity by killing so many and living for so long in defiance of death. So he wants to stream and entertain humanity to make it up to them, till death do us part. So that's my bio. Twas written by me, I'm edgy. I will be streaming till I die. Realistically, okay. It's hard to really estimate how much longer I have left to live after 3,019 years. But if I had to realistically guess, somewhere in the ballpark of like 3 to 25 years. So that's probably how long I'll stream. So it's somewhere in that ballpark, 3 to 25 years. I plan on streaming until I just perish. That's the plan, really. That's a long term. Even though the Yunayo lore was so dark. Yeah, I've been alive for a while. I've been through some stuff, I suppose. Okay. It's okay. Speaking of lore. My past. Lore, my background. So I produced a sketch here. I got some paper and I just kind of double-sided sticky. You know when you like take some scotch tape and then you like fold it over on itself to make it double-sided? That's kind of what I did here. So, this is me. Oh, I bumped my drawing tablet. I almost knocked it on my. I should unplug it. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna mute my mic real quick so I can unplug this and put it away. Wait, give me a sec. Okay, sorry, I'm back. My USB is right next to my mic, so it makes a lot of noise when I unplug it, so I just kind of like mute myself whenever I have to do something. You never really killed half of humanity. It wasn't half. Okay, I killed like maybe 20-30 people. All right, that's a lot. I could be charged for crimes in several countries, but not murder. No, that's not true. There was one. Okay. Yeah, this is what I looked like when I was first created. I was perhaps a little more aggressive. I don't know if aggressive is the right word. Sassy. I was a sassy lost child. As you can see, my hair was a lot messier. I guess my hair is still kind of messy. Not quite as messy though. I was created in a lab by a mage. He was an interesting guy. He was smart. He had an issue with impulsive choices. Speaking of impulsive choices, my original name was Luna. You guys want to know why? I when I was first born, I was named Luna because my creator, the mage who made me, he looked up at the sky, he saw that it was nighttime, he was like, yeah, that's a good name, and he named me Luna because of the moon. Can you... Such a lame name. I don't know. Some people think Luna is cool, but somewhere along the way I started using the name Yuna and then Yunayo. Yeah. Technically my actual name is Luna, but hey, I'm not even. I am like not even really a human, and I was never really named. So technically my name is Yunayo Nix, but it's also Luna. So Lunayo, Luna equals Yunayo. Luna equals moon in Spanish. Cool. Yeah. I mean, like impulsive. The way the story goes is he was trying to. I mean, I asked him like what I was called. He didn't have a name for me yet, so he looked up at this guy. He was like, good enough. And he called me Luna. Yeah, he was an interesting person, and I don't exactly resent him. But sometimes I wish he didn't create me. I don't know. It's kind of like what happened already happened, and now we're here. So, Lunayo. Yeah, that's me. This was my first friend. I do not have a picture of her. It was, 2,000 years ago, I think. So I produced a sketch from memory. The accuracy of this sketch is subject to error. And not only that, but my art skills aren't that great. Her name is Kyra Shirts. Yunayold. Yunayold. Kyra Shirts was the first person that I met, other than the mage who made me. She is also the first person that I took the life force of. And she's the only person, okay, that I've done it to without asking. Sometimes I still feel bad about it. Every now and then I hear like their voices, you know. I think they're still alive in me. Like life force and magic is strange, and I think that they're still alive. I feel guilty about it, but eventually her voices stopped, so I hope she, I don't know, forgave me, I guess. Yeah. She was nice. She was very nice to me. She was a little stubborn in general, but I really enjoyed being around her. First person you've done it to without. Yeah. Everybody else that I don't know, everyone else that I did this to, I asked them first. It's not, okay, that's the thing. It's not exactly like killing as much as it is like fusing. I don't know, our souls fuse together. I don't really have a soul. I do now. Now I do. I've absorbed so many people that I kind of got a soul. I cheated my way into a soul, basically. But in the past, I didn't really have one. Yeah. It's weird. Okay, never create a human being from something that is not a human being, alright? Bad idea. Horrible idea. I killed 30 people. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hello, you do a ruler of everything cover. That might be fun. I've never heard that song before. I might have to look into it. Killed 30 people, he says. I see, that's the thing. It's not even really killing. It's just, but like, there's not a better word for it. Assimilating? That sounds worse. Sounds like I'm a parasite. Am I a parasite? Well, okay, whatever. Moving on. These are some more friends. I met these guys about like how long ago was it? It was probably like 1,000 years from now in the past, roughly. These are adventurer friends. There was a period of time where magic was kind of out of control, I guess. So we were kind of like sort of what you guys would call like a police force. We got paid to just do stuff that people couldn't take care of themselves. So we were sort of a police force. We weren't the only ones, of course, but we were a group of them. Okay, so from left to right, their names are Isla, Eric, Yunayo, that's me in the middle, Miranda, Mila, and Kian. Very nice people. I like them all. I wrote on this picture best friends because at the time that is genuinely how I felt about them, and to a degree, I do still feel that way about them. Yeah. I ended up absorbing all of them except Isla, all the way far left. I ended up absorbing everybody but her because she didn't feel comfortable with it, I guess. I talked it over with like the entire group. I mean, they didn't know that I do that, that I absorb people and stuff. So I don't know. I talked to them about it, and they got their permission, and yeah. I think Milla is an elf, and I ended up getting like 800 plus years. Evil I'm not evil. They got their permission this time. The first one I didn't. This was like around the time where I had absorbed enough people that like a human side of me started to form, I guess. I don't know. At some point I stopped being a homunculus and I turned into something closer to a human being. I think to a degree I still am. I've been told that I'm lacking in common sense and street smarts and stuff. And like, I don't know. I in general, I have a lot of trouble kind of showing my emotions, I guess. That's something that you might notice as we stream, is that I kind of I'm not too good at showing my emotions, although I think streaming is a good asset to kind of let myself loose for a bit, which I'm trying to do more. He's polite when it comes to observing. Of course. Gotta ask first. Always ask first. It's not, like I said, it's not so much that I'm killing them as much as I think it's them living their lives through me, you know? Like, they feel the things that I do, and I feel the things that they do, I think. I can't prove any of it because the guy who created me is long gone, but that's how I feel. I didn't kill him, I swear. Of course not. I don't kill people. Yunayo did nothing wrong. That's not true. Okay, so these are more friends. Okay, this was like a weird phase of my life. I sort of, how do I explain this? I took on the powers of a god. And I don't know. Have you guys ever heard of time travel? Because that's what I did. These are a strange group of people, to be sure. They're pilots, and they're part of the military. This guy over here is a mechanic, and he's a nice guy. He's the only one that's still alive. The rest of them were like actually killed. Yeah, I never absorbed anyone from here. Yeah, I don't know. This was weird. But I did make a nice friend from out of it. He's still there somewhere. Anyways, last one. Last lore bits, okay? Last one. Look at this dude, okay? I have defied death, right? Okay. I said this at the start. I live in defiance of death. Okay, this is my mirror check. Death is angry at me, and he manifested in that. He became like, okay, so like I lived my entire life absorbing people, and then one day I'm chilling in my mirror and I look behind me. I think death sort of absorbed himself into me. So now I have a parasite living inside of me that eats all my food. I swear, I go downstairs, my leftover from like McDonald's is gone and missing, and I don't know where it went. And I don't think my roommates ate it. I think this man did it. Seriously, sometimes I fall. He makes me upset because he makes me angry, and I make him angry as well. So it's a two-way street of anger directed at each other. Out of everybody that is within me, He's the only one who openly speaks to me. Everyone else that absorbs, they're alive, but they can't like openly speak to me per se. It's more just that I hear whispers of their voice. He's always mad at me. You're bad for the Reaper's business. I'm bad for the Reaper's business. I am. The Reaper is very upset at me. Hello, Rin. Welcome in. Yunayo's Grim Reaper confirmed. I'm not the Grim Reaper. I've just made the Grim Reaper very upset. He's not. I don't think he is the Grim Reaper. He said that he's a harbinger of death, not like death itself. He brings death. He's like the messenger. He came to tell me that I'm being stupid, basically. Yeah, I don't know. He just like popped into existence in my life, and just said like you have been alive for far too long, basically. Probably scolded me for buying that lyre. No, he would never. He did. Impulse purchases are just kind of a thing I do. Okay. But yeah, he's like, I mean, I suspect that he sort of every now and then manifests as me. Like okay, it's so weird. It's so weird because sometimes I'll fall asleep and then I'll wake up somewhere different, and I don't think I've ever sleepwalked. What's the past tense of sleepwalk? Sleepwalked, I guess. I don't think I've ever done that before. But like okay, maybe I'm insane. I think he manifests in my place every now and then. And I took this picture of him in the mirror because I know he likes messing with me. I don't know. One day I'd like to talk to him. I just don't know if it's actually a thing that can really happen. Sleepwalked. I thought I teleported. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I've just unlocked the secret to teleportation. Okay, but like I have photo evidence that he exists, alright? I'm not insane, I don't think. I have killed several people, but I'm not crazy. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Every now and I want to talk with him. Here are the things that I do know about him. That's what he looks like, I know that much. He likes to curse a lot, and he's a toxic gamer. He's a toxic gamer. He curses a lot and he's very toxic. He's also really good at the piano. So, I don't know. It might be fun if I can like get him to do something other than mess with me. Yeah. He's just kind of there. Every now and then he might appear, manifest something or other. Yeah, that's him though. I think his name I don't remember his name. Must be a League of Legends player. Yeah, he must be a League of Legends player. I'm not mean to anybody except him. I'll be mean to him and only him. He's mean to everybody. Anyways. That's it for the lore. Here is my papa. This is the man who created my model. He's created 2 models for me. Technically 3, but one of them I don't really use anymore. We have this one that we have Father Nayo. Yeah, Father Nayo. His name is DeadX Inside Art. He used to be a freelance live 2D VTuber model creator, but I believe now he works for a Russian visual novel company as a background artist. So he's no longer working on live 2D models and such. So don't expect too many model updates unless I happen to pick up a new artist or something, but that's really expensive. That would be like a donation goal or something. But yeah, these are my 2 models. The one I'm currently using is this one you see on the left of the right page. Okay, so this page right here, this one, the right page, this is the one I'm currently using. It has no feet, just for the record. The model has no feet. My feet are forbidden knowledge. You cannot comprehend my feet. That's not canon though. And then this is the other one is the first model that he made for me. Both of them are very cute, and I will probably use them interchangeably between streams. Where the feet, they're gone. Hold on. I mean, we can do like a photo shoot later on. we'll wear feet. Wear feet. Yeah. Originally, I was going to include more on the left page, but Like, I was gonna include his other links, but unfortunately, I believe he deleted his Twitter account for whatever reason. Feet gone. Feet gone, no walk. Not defeat. I guess you could say that I'm feeling defeated. I'm gonna drink some water. Stay hydrated, you guys. Feet gone, sad face. Yeah, feet gone. No feet. Okay. Yo, pun. Let's go. What the feet doing? They walking, bro. My feet have just like disappeared. They're walking independently. Feet were a worthy sacrifice. Okay. Moving on. Here are some likes and dislikes of mine. I like drawing. Drawing is a big one for me. I really enjoy drawing. I don't do it too much, but it's like probably my biggest hobby. Maybe. I like playing instruments. Primarily string instruments. I know the guy in Demira is really good at piano stuff. What I do is like string stuff. I know how to play the violin, and right now I'm learning how to play the lyre, which is like a mini harp basically. You might know it from the video game Genshin Impact. That's where I learned about it anyways. That's not true actually. I don't know if you guys know the game Harmonite on the 3DS. It was like a really cute rhythm game for the 3DS. I loved that game as a kid, and one of the characters was literally named, I think that her name was Lyra or something, and she used a lyre. Hello, Blurfy. Yeah, I'm learning how to use a lyre though. You know, for the longest time I didn't know if it was pronounced lyre or lyre, because anytime I asked someone in person, they called it a lyre, but whenever I looked it up online, people called it a lyre. So for the long, I didn't know. I ended up Googling it. I think that apparently, both the American and the original Greek way to pronounce the instrument is lyre. Although I think it's something different. I think it's a different word in Greek actually. But strangely enough, in French, it's actually lyre. So, I don't know. It's actually spelled lyre. Oh, wow. That's a word. Yeah, I like photography, which is something that I'm only recently getting into, really. I like a few months back, I got my hands on a Fujifilm instant Polaroid camera. Very fun camera to use. And recently I'm getting into film, like film cameras and stuff. I'm learning a lot about it. Yeah, film seems like something really fun. I haven't taken any film photos yet, but because I still need to get my hands on film and also learn how to use a camera. But I do have a camera. I just need to start taking pictures now. I like video games. Naturally, you know, I am a streamer, so I like video games. And I like writing. Writing stories is like one of my favorite things, like ever, maybe. And I like you, fleshed emoji. I tried drawing a fleshed emoji, but it's kind of hard to see because it's so small. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, it is a joke, but like in a way, I guess it's serious because like, I don't know. Chatting, like when I'm streaming, chatting is like the biggest thing for me. A lot of people, like, I mean, not a lot of people. I've had a few people say that blushes. I'm glad I can make you guys blush. Doki doki. And we like you too. Ayo, hello Paragon. Yeah, when I'm streaming, like the biggest part for me is like chat. A lot of like a few people, not too many people, only a few, have like questioned my genuineness when I stream because I mention a lot how I wish I had more viewers. But the main reason that I wish I had more viewers was so that I could chat with more people. Because for me, chatting is really like what makes streaming fun. Because like without chat, I may as well just be like recording a long video and posting it, you know? So I don't know. I appreciate when people are chatting and coming into my streams, which is why I do like you guys. You guys will always be on my list of likes. My dislikes are the horror genre. Exactly, someone understand. Yeah, exactly. We like you. Aw. Thank you. Okay, my dislikes are the horror genre. I hate horror games. I will never play horror games, with one exception. Mushrooms. I will never eat mushrooms. They're gross, they're icky, they're mushy. They taste like dirt. I hate mushrooms. Cool guy Yunayo. Oh, thank you. I'm cool. Cool man. Cool. Not a man. I'm a cool guy. Cool boy. I don't like death very much. Not a fan. Not a big fan. Both like the concept of death and the person of death. Not a fan. And I don't like Joe. I hate that guy. I hate Joe. What is the one exception? Amori. Amori is the one exception. Amori is the only game so far to ever make me enjoy horror. Like it was so strange because in Amori I actually looked forward to horror. Yeah. My entire Amori Let's Play is actually on the channel as like a series of streams. So, I mean, I highly recommend that you play the game for yourself. It's like $20, I think. No. Yeah, like $20, and every now and then it goes on sale. Very good game. Like seriously, maybe like game of the year for me, maybe. At least like as far as games that came out in 2020, definitely my favorite one. Who's Joe? Joe nuts. I don't think that's how the joke goes. Yeah, it was gonna be a Joe Mama joke, but in hindsight, it was quite obvious. Did Joe give you like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? No, JoJo's is fine. Who's Joe? I don't know if I can give you cool status after your hot take on mushrooms. Listen, I hate mushrooms. If you like mushrooms, I have nothing against you, but I don't know. I can eat them. I can eat mushrooms if I can't actually tell they're mushrooms. I think Joe's from Sugma. What's Sugma? Yeah, mushroom. Listen. Okay, I can eat mushrooms if I can't tell that they're in the dish, right? Like if you chop up the mushrooms real small and then like you put them with a bunch of other stuff, and then the mushrooms absorb the taste of the other stuff, and then I can't tell that the mushrooms are actually in there, then I'm fine with mushrooms. Diced mushrooms? Yeah, I'm moderately okay with diced mushrooms. The main thing is that like I don't like mushrooms. As long as I can't tell that they're mushrooms, I'm fine with them. Mushrooms nasty. Yeah, you get it, Blurfy. You get it. Basically, yeah, exactly. That's it. Okay, here are some other things of mine. Let me move these over here. Okay, so I put some sticky notes on here. My favorite games. These are some of my favorite things. My favorite games. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Maybe my favorite JRPG. No, as far as JRPGs, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is probably my favorite one. One of my favorite games of all time. Amori is my favorite RPG and also my favorite story-based game. And I guess my favorite horror game, since I don't really like horror games. I don't know. SCP Containment Breach is pretty fun. Haven't finished Xenoblade 2. I'm still at the start. Oh my gosh, I love that game so much. Okay. Let me level with you guys real quick before we go on. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I think I love the game, right? But it is like very unfriendly to people who are playing it for the first time, I think. Especially if you haven't played any other like Xenoblade Chronicles game. I think if you're gonna get into the Xenoblade series, start with like Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition on the Switch. Because that is like the best possible place to start, I think. Because Xenoblade Chronicles 2 kind of just builds on that game. Not in story. In story, it's a completely different, completely different game. But in gameplay, it kind of just builds off of Xenoblade Chronicles 1. So it's really confusing to learn. It was my first Xenoblade game. It's my first Xenoblade. Okay, cool. Heard it was a slow start. It is, yeah. It's such a shame. Because I think it's such a good JRPG, but it's so difficult to get into. I can talk about this game for days, because I have so much to say about it. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has a slow start with like 50 tutorials that don't stop until like chapter 7 out of 10. I didn't actually grasp the combat system until like chapter 8 or so out of 10. But once I did grasp it, I had so much fun for those last 2 chapters. Now I'm on New Game Plus. Still need to finish Xenoblade 2. It's a very long game. It's like 60 hours or something. crazy. Um, okay, with that out of the way, long tangent. Sorry, like I said, very passionate about Xenoblade Chronicles. um, Overwatch is probably my favorite like FPS and definitely my favorite multiplayer game. I play Overwatch a lot. My friends call it Stockholm Syndrome. I really enjoy the game. I I always feel bad though when I play it with my friends because I love playing it with my friends, but like they get kind of upset when we lose, understandably so, because it is pretty upsetting to lose. For me though, I just have fun messing around in the game and I don't really care if I win or lose. So yeah, I don't know. There's a conflict of interest when I play Overwatch with my friends. Only a slight one though. I still have fun overall. I just feel bad when we lose. 5D chess is insane, and I love it. You should play 5D chess. It goes on sale for pretty cheap sometimes on Steam. 5D chess is stupid, and I love it. One day I will be a professional 5D chess player. Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight is... I'd say it's my favorite platformer. Yeah. Probably my favorite platformer. I speedrun the game as well, every now and then. Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight is a fantastic Metroidvania. It's like 4 hours or so. I would recommend getting it on sale. Just because, I think purely based on the playtime, it's not worth the full $10 that it normally is. Maybe. I don't know. That's up to you. What about Monster Hunter World? Monster Hunter World. I should keep playing that. Monster Hunter is fun. Monster Hunter is really good. Borderlands 2. My favorite single-player FPS. Borderlands 2 is a very good single-player FPS. I love that game so much. Story is fantastic. Gameplay is solid, dude. Borderlands 3 really, polished the Borderlands gameplay, but its story was so awful that I think it really detracted from the gameplay. I enjoyed Borderlands 3. I enjoyed my time with it purely based off the gameplay and the new guns. But I think in every other way, it's inferior to Borderlands 2. As you can see, I'm quite passionate about the games I like. Speaking of which, Fate Grand Order. I've poured countless hours into this gacha game, and it is pain, but I love it. I mean, this is actual Stockholm Syndrome for me. I've just invested so much time into Fate Grand Order that it feels like now if I stopped playing it, it would be a waste. So it really is Stockholm Syndrome with Fate Grand Order. But I keep playing it. I keep grinding. Maybe one day I'll transfer my account to my streaming email, and then I can play it on stream. That might be kind of fun. Sonic Adventure 2. Played that game on stream a while back. Long time ago. A few months ago, really. Sometime in 2020. Gacha game life is pain. It truly is. Fate goes 1%, 5-star rate. Not quite as painful as Genshin's 5-star rate, but there's no pity system, so it's pretty painful. Yeah. Fate Grand Order though, I think overall Fate Grand Order is actually pretty fair as far as gachas go, because it benefits greatly from a lot of things. If you're looking to get into gacha games, I would not recommend starting on Fate Grand Order. I'll be honest, it's not a good gacha game to start on. It's so hard to get into as a first gacha game. Rhythm games in general. Ooh, rhythm games. Very cool category we have in gaming. Yeah, rhythm games are great. I don't play too many of them, but yeah, I'm not super into rhythm games, but whenever I am playing a rhythm game, I'm enjoying myself so much. Sonic Adventure 2 is good. Yeah, I like that game. Sonic Adventure 2 is stupid and dated, but I love it so much. And Attack on Titan 2 is sort of weird. It's a strange game. It's the can I just say you have great taste in Pokemon games? Oh yeah, we'll get to that. Mobile rhythm games have really upped their game in the past couple of years. Yeah. My favorite mobile rhythm game will always be Citus. That one's so good. Followed closely by Demo. Yeah, okay, so Attack on Titan 2 is strange. It's, as you might be able to guess, it's based on the Attack on Titan anime series, or manga series, I guess, technically. No, it's mostly based on the anime, really. It is the sequel to the first Attack on Titan game, originally on the PS4, and it added content and sort of redid the engine. It's hecka grindy, and it's hard to describe. I would describe it as a Warriors game. like Dynasty Warriors and like all the spin-offs like Hyrule Warriors and stuff. The game where like you mow through like hundreds of enemies. It's kind of like that, except for instead of like for every 100 enemies there's like one you or something. Instead of mowing down hundreds of enemies, you just mow down like 10 really big enemies. So it's like all of the enemies get condensed into one big enemy, into like 10 big enemies. So instead of like 1,000 small guys, you fight 10 real big guys, and I like it. Yun, guac, or salsa? That one's close. Salsa for me personally, but guac is very close by. Millie is so good. Oh, Millie is so good. It was made by Koei Tecmo too. Yeah, I actually own the game on my Steam account, but because it's poorly optimized for PC, I can't actually play it on stream, which is a shame. Demo. You mean the VR game? Demo. Did it have a VR? I know it had like a remake on Steam. I would like to play Demo. It's on my wish list, but I haven't bought it yet just because it never went on a sale that I was satisfied with. Yeah, on to Pokemon. Pokemon Black and White is the best Pokemon game. Fight me. I'm joking. I don't know. For me, I think Pokemon Black and White is like the last time that they really tried with a Pokemon game. No. They tried with Pokemon X. And I think then it kind of went downhill. I love Pokemon. Don't get me wrong. Sword and Shield is fantastic. I love Sword and Shield. That's not true. It's quite a lazy game. It cuts plenty of corners, and compared to other Nintendo IPs, it is quite underperforming. However, I enjoyed the heck out of it. I really loved it. They Can Fight Me. Black and White is the best Pokemon game. Alright, Blurfy will fight people in my place. Black 2 is my first Pokemon game. Sun and Moon was great. Oh yeah, Sun and Moon was okay, wasn't it? I never played through all of Sun and Moon. I think I started it, but I never finished it. Maybe I should. I have an unopened copy of Ultra Sun, just chilling on my bookshelf. I should play that. Right now I'm playing SMT Strange Journey on my 3DS though. Black and White, the car Pokemon game. Yeah, I don't know. Black and White though, it's so good. Black and White, I love that game so much. It was my second Pokemon game ever. N is like one of my favorite fictional characters like ever. Probably my second favorite ever. Game Freak betrayed me for releasing the Ultra games after I bought the vanilla version. Sag. Yeah. Okay, so listen. Pokemon Black and White are so good, right? Listen. I'm gonna rant for a little bit. Pokemon Black and White was so good as far as Pokemon games go. It was such an interesting like graphical style with like the 3D pixel art, and like, oh man, I think Pokemon works best when it's sprites. The 3D models are nice most of the time, but I really do think that it works best in sprite form. And Pokemon Black and White was obviously the last mainline to use sprites. So like, okay, and then okay. Just saying, Pokemon Black and White was the last time that they really tried with the story. I think that was when they were really considering, like, maybe we can make this Pokemon stories more serious and more like adult. Did you guys ever notice? And his hands on one of the best characters in Nintendo history. Yes, he is. The pixel animated sprites was the best. I love the black and white pixel art and stuff. 3D models got real old real quick, yeah. On the 3DS, they were of acceptable quality, but then when they transferred to Switch, it was just like, ew. They need an overhaul of the visual battle system. Yeah, Pokemon Black and White is so good though. Like, did anyone ever notice how like the theme of the story is linked to the name of the game? The whole theme of Pokemon Black and White is how like morality isn't like just black and white, you know? Like it's like a whole gray zone. It's a whole character arc for like N. N is kind of almost like the protagonist in a way, because it's like he goes through a whole character arc where he learns that, like, you know, it isn't just right and wrong. It's like, you know, somewhere in between. And I think that's like the only Pokemon game to ever have something like that, where like the theme of the story is linked to the name. I wish N was the protagonist. That'd be so cool. I want a Pokemon Black and White spin-off where N is the protagonist. The thing about the pixel art was that you could look forward to new look sprites every new gen, but 3D killed that. Yeah, that's a shame. That is a real shame. Black and White is the best story and characters by far. Hard agree. Yes, yes, yes. I've never played Black and White, but the story seems fantastic. Yeah, it is. It is. I think like okay, relative to like actual stories, it's not like super high quality or anything super special, but it is like by a long shot, I think the deepest Pokemon story that has been written for the series. QREM is very cool. Yes, it was nice seeing the gym leaders doing something at the end. Yeah. Tell that to Morgan Sprite. Hold on, I'm gonna drink some water. Oh, I thought we were done with favorite games. One more, Tetris. I want to play Tetris 99 on the channel. I want to play Puyo Puyo Tetris. I have both of them ready to go. I want to play both of those. And I probably will eventually. Okay. I didn't know. I wanted to do something else for my favorites, and music is quite important to me. So I got like a few of my favorite song artists here. I couldn't quite fit the text, so I had to like bend it around a little bit. You have the first or second Puyo Puyo? I own the first. I have not played the second one yet. But yeah. Okay. My favorite song artist. Ado is someone who I've been obsessed with recently. Her voice is mesmerizing. If you haven't listened to any Ado songs, oh, they're so good. They're so good. Her growl is fantastic. Deco 27 is a classic. I mean, I love his songs so much. Yoasobi's songs are so pretty. I love Yoasobi. She's so good. Yeah, no, I love her so much. Ado is seriously like so good. Her voice is super unique. Wawaka, rest in peace. Wawaka was someone like maybe the first artist that I actually got really into ever. Like the first song artist. I think. Okay, my memory's a little fuzzy. Obviously because I've been here for a while, but also because sometimes the memories of the people that I absorb sort of conflicts with my actual memories. Especially with like the most recent person that I absorbed. So yeah. if there are ever like some weird things going on with my memory, that would be why. Two-Faced Lovers was a great song. Yeah. Yunayo has some good music taste. Thank you. Waka Vocaloid. Yeah. Waka is Vocaloid. His most favorite song is Rolling Girl. I mean, Rolling Girl is just so good. Wait till Yunayo absorbs chat. Yeah. I won't need a chat box when like I can hear all of your voices in my head. I wouldn't absorb any more people though. Then Death will get mad at me more. Mori Calliope. I mean, come on. Okay. I'm not a simp. But Mori's pretty good. Yeah, big fan of Mori's songs. I bought her birthday album, her birthday EP. I also bought Curse Night because that song's good. Yonezu Kenshi is a weird artist. Not a lot of people know about him, but whoa, he's so good. His voice is really strong. I love his songs. I think at least in this community he's most well known because Kanata did a cover of one of his songs one time. We have to admit that Cali's music is just fire for real, yeah. Yonezu Kenshi makes some banger songs. Absolutely. Yonezu Kenshi is so good. Uma Toshika is like one of my favorite songs ever. It's so like that song makes me cry. And then this last one is even weirder. I don't know if you guys have seen those songs on YouTube where like the title is just blank. But this is the artist who makes them at X0O0X_. That's the artist who makes those songs. I don't know if like any of you have come across like songs with blank titles where it's just like a girl with short blue hair and a bow. That's the person who makes those songs. Yun, since you're a homunculus, what material was originally used to create you? Create you? Clay and mix of materials. Mix of minerals. It was like, okay, so the base, I wasn't like a traditional homunculus, in the way of like minerals. There were a few minerals thrown into me, but most of my composition is magic, and the base of me is a crab, which was kind of the forcing of most of my personality. Okay. Genuinely, the mage who created me was so impulsive. He didn't know what he was doing. I do not think, I don't think he knew what he was doing when he made me. I have killed 30 people at least, due to the creations of one man, and I live in constant defiance of death, and I'm now being hunted down. Yeah, no, I'm a strange homunculus for sure. Do not create humans out of anything other than humans, please. I know what you mean. Came across them a few years ago. Yeah, it's so weird because obviously you can't search them up because their titles are actually blank. Like, there's not even anything to like copy paste. I think they use some weird like text cheat with like Korean writing or something. Because there's like certain Korean symbols that like YouTube just can't display on its default language settings. So unless you change your language to Korean, there's no title. Yeah, I don't know. Weird though, strange. But yeah, no, that's the person who makes those songs. I'd like to do a cover. I just don't know how I would title it, you know? Anyways. Let's go. Let's move on. These are some other things. You know, you've killed how many? Okay. Doing the math. The people that I absorbed had, like, an average of, like, 50 years left on their lives. I've been alive for roughly 3,000 years now, and I'm approaching the end of my lifespan. Hold on. Let me do the math. Wait, let me pull up the calculator. 3,000 years divided by, like, 50. Oh, but wait, no, I absorbed an elf. She probably had, like, 600, 700 years? Why don't we just, like, take 3,000 divided by 50 and then subtract, like 5? 3,000 divided by 50. Oh, God. Have I killed 50 people? Uh-oh. It's not killing. It's not murder. It isn't murder. I don't think it's murder. Because they're still alive, I'm pretty sure. Just, like, chilling inside of my soul. It's not murder, I promise. It's not, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure. 90% sure it's not murder. It's only kind of. Okay, like their body dies, it's kind of murder. Their body dies, but their soul doesn't. You know, like the who they are, it doesn't die. They no, don't. I think Blurfy would canonically beat me up in a fight. Come your murderous crab instincts. It's not murder, I promise. I don't think. Anyways, this is why you don't create humans out of anything that isn't other humans. Okay? The homunculus bad. Listen, it's not my fault. Blame it on the guy who made me. I didn't have any emotions when I was born, okay? Not my fault. Not my fault, not my fault. Not my fault. Anyways. Here are some of my hashtags. I finally made hashtags, you guys. Let's change the subject. So, I had a bit of trouble coming up with tags, because there's another VTuber who's very cool. His name is Yunayo, which is so incredibly close to my name. I was able to come up with a live tag pretty easily. I got hashtag Unalive. It's like Yun alive, you know, like I'm alive for now. But also it's like Yuna is live. So I figured it was a fun pun. And as far as I know, the only person who's ever used it before was a song artist named Yuna who went live like last year and then hasn't gone live since. So I think I'm okay. The fan art tag was rough though. Yuna live, bro. Alive for now, yes. You guys are glossing over the fact that Yoon's murked a bunch of people. I got permission for the most part. There was one exception. But for the most part, I asked first. And I clarified that it wasn't really dying, I think. Look, I got permission from, like, most of the people that I did it to. It's fine, it's fine. I don't kill people. Yunayo did nothing wrong, alright? Yunayo was what I eventually settled on. But you think it may or may not be dying. Yeah. Okay, on a physical scale of things, it is death. But I believe on a mental and spiritual scale, it isn't. So that's like 2 out of 3. It's only like I've only killed like 1/3 people, you know. So doing the math, I've only maybe killed like 15 human lives worth of people. So, you know, that's not as bad. It's not murder. What's like murder without it being actual? Is that manslaughter? What is manslaughter? Should I look that up? Nah, okay. Well, we'll save that for another day. We'll assume Yunayo is a manslaughterer. Yeah, vet. Yeah, vet. Originally, my fan art tag was gonna be Yunart. Like, you know, Yuna art, but like one word. But the VTuber Yunayo already has that tag, so I scrapped that idea. And then, that's manslaughter? I see. So manslaughter. I'm a manslaughterer then. Manslaughter is negligent homicide, aka accidental death caused by someone else. Oh, I guess it's not accidental. It's not really death. If I hypothetically got arrested, what would I be persecuted for? I don't know. No one except you guys know what I've done, so we can just like keep this among ourselves, and then no one else has to know. Yeah, okay, this is a little embarrassing. My second idea for an art tag was Unilust, like Unilust, like illustration, but like short. But that was also taken. However, I didn't realize that until after I started using it. For some reason, I just didn't look it up to see if anyone else was using it. So I posted like a drawing of myself with the tag Unilust, and then I got DM'd by Yunayo of all people, which is like one of my favorite artists, and I'm so sad because like she DM'd me and she was like, "Hey, could you not use my art tag, please?" And I felt so bad, and it sucks that like I got contacted by one of my favorite artists, and it was because I was in trouble. I like that's so I feel so bad about that. Yeah, this time I selected Yunayo, and I confirmed that the tag Yunayo has never ever been used before. I'm claiming it now. It's mine. Yoon's a lust. Yoon's lust. Maybe that'll be my NSFW tag if I ever get one. Yeah, no, that was that's it. That's so embarrassing. That sucks. That I don't know. It's hard choke on my part. I really hope she's not mad because I love her art so much. Pain. Anyways. The fan name that I came up with was Timekeepers. Because I feel like, in a way, everybody is kind of just waiting for me to die. Like... How do I explain this? Okay, so like I mentioned earlier how like realistically the ballpark of how many years I've left in my life is somewhere between like 3 and like 20 years. So my intent is to stream until I die. So I feel like you guys are sort of like keeping track of the time. You know? Like I don't know. You guys help me keep track of how long we go, how long I have left. I mean, like I don't have like an exact measure of how many years I have left before I die. But we'll see. Yeah, if I okay. Suppose I suspect that death knows how that the guy that absorbed himself into me knows how long I have left, since he is the harbinger of death, a harbinger, I guess. So, one day I want to ask him. I, at the very least, tell him to let me know when I'm about to go, so I can do, like, a goodbye stream. Day 104 of checking to see if Yuna is still alive. Yuna's day counter. I'm sure she probably understood it was an accident. Uni doesn't seem like the kind of person to be salty about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she isn't. But yeah, man, I still feel really bad about it. Is today Wednesday? Today is Saturday. And to coincide with the fan name, I figured for my emoji a clock would be nice. I think that this emoji is technically a stopwatch, But pretty much anything to do with time would be a satisfiable emoji, I think. It's November Sadness Day. Oh my gosh. November Sadness Day. I'm gonna die. Okay. Yeah, this is the stuff that I came up with. So whenever I go live, I'll tag it with Unilive. If you guys ever want to post like art that you've done of me, tag it with Yunayo art. And I'll do the same thing if I ever post art of myself. So yeah, that's that. Next page. Okay, here are some other thingies that might be important. My goals for the future are to get a new PC, which I'm actually on track to do, I think. I found a really nice PC online, and I am currently in line to purchase it. Yeah. So maybe a new PC in the next few months will be coming in. Publishing a webcomic is something that I'd like to do. I don't know how I would go about it. My general plan with sounds like a high-end PC. It is. It has, I believe the specs are Intel Core i7 10700 processor and an RTX 2060 is what's in it. Can you do that weird thing crabs do with their eyes where they go out of their sockets? I cannot do that. No. The crab was used as my base, but most of the crab stuff has since left. It was a lot of like... Magic is weird. It's kind of fizzled out in the past years. Obviously, no one uses it anymore. But like, basically, kind of, I think what happened was that the elements of the crab factored into my personality a lot, more so than my physical makeup. Because when I was first created, I was really like, I don't know, annoying. I would say annoying. But I was irritable, I guess. I think that's the right word. I snapped at people a lot. I was just irritable. I got over it though. I absorbed so many people that I've been around. The crab stat gets lower per level. Crab stat. Just tell me you can do the pinchy thing. I mean, I can always pinch you. I'm pretty good at pinching, although I don't want to hurt anyone. Yeah. With the webcomic, how I would probably go about it is I would probably spend like at least a few weeks just drawing chapters, but not posting them anywhere, just to see and get a feel for if I can actually keep up with a hypothetical schedule. And then if I seem to be able to do it for like a month or two, then I would start publishing. But yeah, I mean, that's like that. The webcomic is like probably far in the future kind of thing, when I have like more time on my hands. Release a musical instrument song cover is something I like to do, because right now I'm learning a lot of instruments. I've been playing the violin for a while now, and I'm learning how to play the lyre. So that might be cool. I might do something with that. Get 1,000 subscribers, a big one for me, and also get monetized, because getting 1,000 subscribers is a part of that. Is a part of monetization on YouTube. Yeah. You should always have extra chapters prepared when posting webcomic. Yeah. So I guess it'll be good for me to draw extra chapters anyways. But yeah, 1,000 subscribers is like the big subscriber goal for me. And speaking of big goals, my biggest goal is to make streaming my full-time career. This is like something that's like far in the future, right? It like probably sometime in like the near future, within I think the next 3 months or so, I'm going to have to tone down how much I stream. Like probably towards the end of August, I'll have to go from 4 days a week to 3 days a week for streams, like only on weekends, and then maybe once in the work week, because I'll probably have to get a job or maybe go to like college or something. We'll see. Yeah, I'd like to make streaming my full-time career, but I don't realistically think it'll happen unless I get like lucky and get accepted into a company, or get like boosted by some big streamer or something. We'll see. I mean, a lot of growth as like a content creator is just kind of luck. So who knows? Maybe in this next month I'll get shouted out by somebody or something. We shall see what will happen. That's the big goal though. Networking. Yes. I shall. I'll become a big streamer so I can boost you, and of course. I guess another one of my goals that I kind of thought about after the fact that I wrote this, I'd like to get good at Overwatch. Because I play it a lot, but I only ever play quick play. I don't know how many people would be interested in seeing me climb the comp ladder. Because playing like high level comp has always seemed really fun to me in Overwatch. So maybe climbing the competitive ladder in Overwatch might be something I'd be interested in. Because I think I've only played like maybe a total of 11 comp games. So yeah, not like super experienced with that field. Future streams, what we can expect. Video games. Yeah, video games will be like the main thing that you see on this channel, for sure. Art streams will be something that you see every now and then. Eventually, I'd like to do chatting streams. Once I'm like confident in how many viewers I get per stream, is when I'll go about it. Yeah. Once I'm more confident in like my ability to retain chat's attention, I guess. Not that much. Once I'm confident in my chat numbers, once I can consistently get double digits, I'll probably start doing chatting stream. Speaking of which, we have 12 viewers right now, which is kind of insane. So thank you guys very much for tuning into my chatting stream. I really appreciate it. Chatting stream, redebut stream, I mean. Karaoke stream eventually. Big chat amount. Yeah, big chat. Pog. Pog indeed. I have promised for the longest time that I would do a karaoke stream at 500, and now we're actually kind of approaching it. We're at like 450 or so. What are we at right now, actually? Let me check. Hold on. 451. Yeah, we actually passed 450 in this stream. So, like, crazy. I've been stuck at like 440 or so for the longest time, and we seem to have passed 450 in this stream. Very cool. Thank you guys very much for 450. I really appreciate that. I guess this is sort of my 450 celebration stream, a redebut. I guess that works out really nicely. Soon TM, yeah, soon karaoke stream. I'm really nervous about my singing. I mean, I don't know how many people watched the Fukashigi no cover that I did yesterday. I don't know. I think that the cover was pretty good, but I definitely like choked in a few parts. There are a few things that I would have liked to redo, but I ran out of time. So, yeah, I don't know. Eventually I'd like to do a karaoke stream, but the thing is that I would probably only feel confident doing it when I'm home alone, like when all my roommates are out. That's when I would probably feel like, because if my roommates are in, I'm just gonna like subconsciously not feel confident in my singing abilities, and so yeah, at some point I would just like not sing as much as I would like to, and so I'd probably like to do it when I'm home alone, when I'm the only one in the house, which happens a lot actually, so I should be fine. Yeah, we will do. I'll probably do it is like I'll do like a normal 500 sub celebration stream, like just playing a fun game or something, maybe with chat and viewers. And then whenever I end up being on my own in the house, I'll do a surprise karaoke stream, and I'll try and keep it archived as long as I can before the copyright gremlins get to me. I feel that, don't worry. Yeah, thank you, Blurfy. We'll see. Anyways, this is the last slide. So, yeah. I suppose that concludes the presentation part. Any questions? Actually, no, there are a few more things I want to talk about. I have some chat rules that I totally forgot to write down in here. They're in the description though, if you guys would like to view them. I'll read them off now though. Here are the chat rules. Be nice to each other. No bullying. Unless it's directed at me. You can bully me a little bit, I guess. Refrain from spam. When I say refrain, basically what I mean is like, if it's like for a joke, if it's for a funny, and it's like, just like don't spam maliciously, you know? If it's funny, I'll judge it on a case-by-case basis. If it's funny, you can spam a little bit. If it's for a bit, go ahead. Pretty much, yeah. I can bully Rubb's hands together. I'm okay with being bullied. I'm a bottom, so it's alright. Anyways. Next rule. Please do not ask about, don't ask about personal information from those in chat or from me. This includes, locations, like where people live, how old people are, stuff like that. please refrain from asking personal information about anybody if you can. If you're doing it for the Vine, funny. Hello, Fox. Welcome in. Welcome in. Refrain from backseat gaming. Here's the thing: backseat gaming is kind of on a case-by-case basis, because sometimes like backseat gaming is like actually very helpful. So I'll judge it on a case-by-case basis, and I'll have my mods do it as well. 12 viewers. Yeah, we have a lot of viewers right now. I guess a lot of people tune into the re-debut, which I'm very happy about. Yeah, okay, here's the thing. Backseat gaming is weird because it's kind of subjective, I guess. Like what is and isn't backseat gaming is subjective, because sometimes it's just giving tips. But then other times it's like I don't know. Like I said, case by case basis. Because a few times, like one example I can think of is like while I was streaming Omori, someone was giving me tips on how to make Basil happy, and that's what I want. I want that. I'm okay with that. That's completely acceptable backseat gaming. It's not even backseat gaming. Like it's just like a small like, hey, there's like a thing that you can do here. Go check it out. Like that kind of thing I'm probably okay with. There's a difference between backseat gaming and advice. Yeah. Here's the thing. I don't like, if you're ever thinking of like giving me advice for game and stuff, I don't want to be playing the game for someone else, if that makes sense. I think it turns into backseat gaming when it's like it gets to a point where it's not like really me playing the game anymore. If someone in chat is trying to guide my gameplay and is trying to be like, hey, you should go like here and here and here, and then you'll be ready for this upcoming fight or something like that. Like I just don't want like detailed guides in the comments. Just if you want to give me like a tip or two here and there, go for it. But no backseat gaming. Like don't give me like detailed guides. If I need a guide, I'll look it up or I'll ask. No spoilers, please. No spoilers. I do not want to be spoiled for any games that I'm playing. And have fun. Have fun is a big one. Backseat gaming is like, you should do this. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, have fun. Here's the thing. A lot of people like feel like they need to like be in my stream to support me. If you're not having fun in my stream, I don't want you to force yourself to like attend it, you know? The biggest thing for me is that people are having fun in my streams. So if you're like not having a good time while you're watching my stream, you can leave. I will not take any offense to it or anything. Have fun first and foremost, okay? Okay, you know, if you go into this cave, you'll find bleep, and then you'll have to bleep, and then yeah, yeah, pretty much. But yeah. Okay. Anyways. What else? Oh, I guess. Okay, so there's like I have a punishment system. Punishment system. That sounds kind of funny. For like rule breaking. Basically, the first time you break a rule, it'll probably just be like a warning, and if it's something you did in chat, then I'll probably delete your message, or I'll have one of my mods do it. The first thing will be a warning. Mods or me will delete your message, and then we'll give you a warning like, hey, please don't, and then, you know, just the rule, like I don't know, please don't spoil, or whatever. Second time will be the same thing, just delete message and warning 2. You know, it grows up so much. yeah, I've grown a lot. Third warning is your message will be deleted and you will be timed out. I mean, when you time out someone in chat, I think all of their messages get deleted anyways in chat. So, yeah, on like third rule break, after 2 warnings, you'll be timed out for 5 minutes. After a 4th warning, you'll be timed out for another 5 minutes, and after a 5th warning, if you keep breaking the rules, then I'll have to ban you. So please do not, like, don't keep doing it. Yeah, I feel like 5 warnings is more than enough to let someone know like when they should stop doing something, because like the first 2 times they might not even realize like what's actually wrong with what they're doing. So I figure like 2 warnings is good before we start actually doing stuff. So yeah, that's kind of the system I'm going with. I should probably write that down. I only have a few mods in my chat. Um, yeah, okay. Last thing to discuss before I think we're done with all the presentation stuff is my schedule for next week. Okay, basically before this, before my re-debut, I kind of just streamed every single day at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sometimes it was at a different time, but I sort of just streamed every single day. Now though, we are going with a every other day schedule, mostly every other day. Here's how it looks. This is what this next week's schedule looks like. Oh shoot, can I fit that to? Yeah, there we go. That's good enough. I'm operating directly out of Clip Studio, which is why there's some weird black borders and stuff. This is what the schedule will mostly look like. So, I stream Saturday, I stream Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So, Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be my off days every week. Yeah. This is what it looks like for the next week. I figure that this will give me some good proper breaks. The only time that I don't have like a day skip is between Saturday and Sunday, but I think that's alright. So, tomorrow we're streaming Plants vs. Zombies, which is like the best game, basically. So, you know. Yeah, this is the schedule for the week. Yeah, tomorrow at 1 p.m. we're streaming Plants vs. Zombies. I will have to check. Plants vs. Zombies is such a good game. Yeah. I got it for sale on Steam, so of course we're playing it. I love that game. Let's go. Yeah, Plants vs. Zombies, PogChamp. I'm excited. I haven't played that since I was like a kid, so super excited to play it. Yeah. Look forward to that. So. There might be some slight changes because I need to like double check with my other scheduling and make sure that this all works out. But basically, this is how it's going to look for this next week. Oh, and I guess for like clarification, free streams, the thing at the bottom there, are just like streams where we're not playing any specific game, and it could be anything. Like it'll just be whatever I'm feeling like on that day. I figure free streams will give me good like freedom of like a good room to move around. It's the pea shooter do be pocket pea shooter PogChamp. So yeah. That's what that's looking like. I'll double check with my scheduling and make sure it all works out. It should be alright though. We should be good to. I know for sure that we're good to stream Plants vs. Zombies tomorrow at 1 p.m. So yeah. Look forward to that. Definitely gonna play more of that just for the record, and then we'll be playing some Minecraft at 8 p.m. late night stream, and then we'll be playing Borderlands 2. But yeah. At least once a week, I want to have a stream that's on an off time, because most of my streams will be at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But like every now and then I like to have like an 8 p.m. stream like this one, or sometimes I'll wake up early in the morning and do like a 7 or 8 a.m. stream. Minecraft. Yeah, that's how that's working out. So I guess we're all good? Question mark? I think we're good. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everything. So once I finalize the schedule, I'll post it on Twitter and my Reddit. You can find a link to my Twitter down below. I would recommend following it if you haven't, because that's where you'll find updates and stuff. Oh, something I completely forgot to mention is my social medias. I have Twitter, and I have Instagram, and I have Reddit. If you had to follow just one, I would recommend following my Twitter. Because my Instagram is mostly for art stuff and like drawings that I do. It'll also feature like works in progress and spoiler art, because there's no way to spoiler tag stuff on Twitter, I don't think. And then my Reddit is mostly just for stream announcements and like big Yunayo announcements. Whereas my Twitter is mostly for like random thoughts, art, and stream announcements. So if you had to follow one, I would recommend following me on Twitter at Yunayo8. But you know, follow the other two if you feel so inclined. I also have a Twitch, but I don't use it anymore. So you can find the Twitch on my channel banner. but I don't use it for anything. Yeah. Maybe one day I will, but for now. Yeah. So, oh. I guess one more chat thing. I keep forgetting to mention stuff. Sorry, I kind of maybe should have given myself a little more time. I don't know. Yunayo, one serious question. When do you play Alien Isolation? I'll play Alien Isolation when I'm dead. That's when I'll play that game again. Horror is my least favorite genre. It makes me upset. Unless it's a Mori or SCP Containment Breach. Yeah, one more chat thing. I mentioned like rule breaking and stuff and what happens at that point, but there will occasionally be stuff that doesn't necessarily break the rules, but that I don't feel comfortable responding to. Like, if you send a chat message and I don't respond to it, there are like a few possibilities. Either I didn't see it, you got shadow banned by YouTube, which is also a possibility, sadly, or I don't feel comfortable like responding to it or reading it on stream. So like, there are some things that I don't want to put against the rules, but that I also don't feel comfortable responding to, I guess. Like NSFW comments. Most of the time I'm fine with NSFW comments about me, but occasionally there will be some that I don't feel comfortable like responding to. Usually I'm okay with it, like especially when it's like just like a joke, like I don't know. If it's like not seriously lewd, then I'll probably respond to it. But if it's like a genuinely lewd comment, I don't mind, but I probably won't say anything about it. And if it's like, the other thing is if it's like very off topic, like super, like if it seems to me that you're trying to like derail the conversation, then I will probably ignore it just to keep the stream on topic, I guess. Hey, boop. Boing boing, let's go. Yeah, like that kind of thing I'm completely fine with. Yeah. The two big things are very NSFW comments and like very off topic stuff. Yeah. Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. Eren is a cool character. Yeah, so that's that. If I ignore your comments, those are the possibilities. Either I didn't read it, I just missed it, or you got shadow banned, or I don't feel comfortable responding to it. It's one of those three. So please understand. Attack on fish. Okay, anyways, I think we're done with all the presentation stuff. So we can move to my chatting stream. Yay. Look at that. I hope you guys like the transition. It's a little janky, for sure. I hand animated it in Clip Studio Paint because I don't know how to do like Adobe keyframe stuff because I don't have Adobe. I should probably smooth that out. I still have like the animation for it, the animation file. So I'll probably go in someday and like smooth it out. Awesome, 10 out of 10. Eren Yeager from hit anime series Attack on Titan. Yeah. I'm glad you like the transition. Yeah, I made myself a custom transition. Very cool. Oh, what do we do? I guess I did promise like I would reveal my whole body. Hold on. I don't have like my entire thing ready to go. There we go. Do you guys want to see what my legs look like? What my feet look like? Yeah, baby. That's right. I don't have any. Look at my feet. That's right. There's nothing there. Yeah. I basically asked like nice feet, thanks. My feet are forbidden knowledge. You wouldn't be able to comprehend what they look like. Where feet go, forbidden knowledge. You wouldn't be able to comprehend my feet if you saw them. So I can't show them to you. Yeah, basically the reason for that is that I asked my papa for a new model, and like it was on really short notice because I wanted like I asked him for a Christmas model. Jutsu of None Feet. Yeah, I asked him for like a Christmas model. It was like, okay, I can do that, but also I would like to redo your design if you'd be alright with that. And I was like, oh yeah, sure, go for it. because he apparently wasn't satisfied with the original design. Although I still quite like it. I mean, I like this one too. I like both of the Knight designs. So he redesigned this model, and then like within like 4 or 5 days, he gave me this model and also a Christmas model. So that's the reason. It's because he was really grinding out to get me those models done on the short notice. So that is why. I feel bad. I would feel bad asking him to like do that, because now he's moved on to bigger things. So I don't want to like get in his way anymore, you know? My nose is kind of stuffy. I think it's just hot in my room. Or cold, maybe? I don't know. My voice won't normally sound this nasally, I promise. Okay, now I go to sleep because me tired. I'm not good, what you know. Tired, not good. Yeah, tired is not good. You gotta get some good sleep. Hope you enjoyed this stream. Yeah. I am looking forward to streaming again with all of this new stuff. Yeah. I feel I'm pretty satisfied with everything that's been done with the streams. I will probably I'd like to make like a stream highlight out of this redebut stream. I feel like that won't be like extremely hard. It was a lot longer than I thought it would be though. I was originally predicting this would be like an hour long. We are slightly encroaching on 2 hours now. Yeah, tomorrow will be Plants vs Zombies at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, same time as this one. So yeah, look forward to that. I hope to see you guys there. For now, I guess I should say peace. I didn't come up with like a custom goodbye thing. I have good afternoon as my custom greeting. Maybe I can say good unite. No one says good night as a greeting, right? They say good evening when they're greeting someone at night. Everyone says good night as like a goodbye kind of thing. I have like a Yunayo pun for every single version of that. Like I have good morning, I have good afternoon, I have good evening, and I have good unite. Not super creative. Maybe I can say good unite. But yeah. Basically, sayonara. Wait, that's a really good idea. Oh my god, Blurfy, you're so smart. Sayonara? Where have I heard that? Oh, right, from No Straight Roads. That's right. In No Straight Roads, there was a boss named Sayu, and the main character said Sayonara. I'm gonna use that though. I'm stealing it from you, and also No Straight Roads. I should replay No Straight Roads. That game was really fun. Yeah. Sayonara. Well, yeah. We'll use Sayonara. I've gotten all of my greetings ideas from chat, and I love it. You guys are the best. Okay, so I think now it's actually time for me to say farewell. This was a very, very good, very fun re-debut stream, and I'm so glad that so many people came in here. Really appreciate it. I'm very happy. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow, we'll get back into normal streaming patterns. I'll probably have a donation goal up. I don't know if I want to do a monthly donation goal or if I want to set up a long term. Because I'm slightly in debt from purchasing a PC. Not like in actual debt, but like in debt to a friend. Basically in debt. And I should pay him back. I could pay him back, but then my bank account would be in danger. So I might set up a donation goal for that. Alternatively, I would also like to get a VR headset. I put up a Twitter poll for it. Yo, did you guys know that YouTube chat has polls now? Hold on, check this out. Hold on. Does this work? Oh, it does! Look at that! Look, it shows up and everything. Wow. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Stream is fun. Thank you, Art Candy. Hope he doesn't charge interest. I hope not. We have I had no idea this was a thing until I booted up this stream this morning. YouTube has a chat. YouTube has like a poll feature now, so like we can have chat vote on stuff, you guys. Maybe tomorrow before I set up the donation goal, we can set up like what we want the like donation goal to actually be for, because I did set up a Twitter poll for it, but it was relatively close. But like the 3 options were: make the donation goal for a VR headset, a new PC or just keep up with monthly donation goals. I think it was pretty close, but I'm pretty sure that PC won by a close margin. So maybe we'll set up like, because I do want a VR headset, and I've kind of secured a PC. Technically not, but basically I have. I just need to eventually pay him back for it, because I have a friend who's really good with PCs, and he offered to make me one as long as I pay him back for it, or not make, order, because I don't know how PCs work. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, end poll. What does that do? All right, guys, it's official. Yunayo is an epic person. Yeah, maybe we'll mess around with YouTube polls. That might be fun. We'll see what chat wants me to do most. To get a new PC for a better overall streaming experience, or to get a VR headset for a new streaming experience. Come to think of it, can my computer even handle streaming VR while I have OBS open? Maybe I should check on that before it. That might be awkward. We'll see. Anyways, I've messed around a lot, so I think it's about time that I go ahead and head out. So thank you guys very much for tuning in to the Redebut stream. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad that so many people tuned in. It was a lot of fun, and from now on we'll go forward using all of my tags and stuff like Unilive and whatnot, and we'll go forward with hopefully a more professional approach to all of this. That's like the main thing that I wanted with this Redebut, was to have a more professional approach to things. So hopefully we can achieve that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and supporting me. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.